Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Lord Brandon Stark of the Wall. And we're taking a look at the religious map mode here, and that is because, as discussed in the last episode, I did go and take control of King Donner in between episodes and reform the Old Gods' faith, and that is why we now see the traditional Old Gods here as the majority of the North, but now we see the new Old Gods, as it were, here. In a few small places, the new interpretation of the Old Gods' faith is starting to crop up, and we're going to take a look at that in just a second here. But what I do want to say is that when I did take control of Donner, I didn't even need to console command anything in order to create this faith that I did. He had the piety to do it already, so that actually ended up working out really well. I don't think the AI usually reforms faiths, as far as I'm aware. I don't think I've ever seen the AI just reform a faith on their own, but Donner technically was fully capable of actually doing this, and so I just went and, gave him a little shove in the right direction. So I did get some comments about how we would reform this Old Gods faith, and there were some suggestions that, were based on Donner here. The fact that he's lustful and sadistic. Some people were saying he would even do like, the carnal exaltations, or he would allow adultery, or even he would reintroduce human sacrifice. But I would like to point offer a counterpoint to that. And although those fit with his traits, there is also, we need to consider the counteraction of his traits, just and honest. But even more than that, one thing I find very interesting in real life as well is that it's often those who, commit these grave sins, not that grave in this case, but adultery, fornication, and whatnot, who are the most vehemently against those very things in order to kind of deflect away from their own failings. They seem to act, a little more aggressive towards those things than they would. So when I went and reformed the Old Gods' faith here, I was kind of keeping that in mind. Not that Donner was going to just make all the things that he wanted to do suddenly everybody, is okay with them, but rather he makes them even more, sinful in the eyes of these followers, to some extent anyways, in order to try to present himself as very righteous and very holy in order to kind of deflect from his own failings. I think that's actually the more plausible explanation. So what have I done here? I actually have not changed that much. There were a lot of possibilities for changing things here, but I didn't feel like it was gonna, like, for example, the Godswoods, the Werewoods, Wirewoods. I forget how I'm supposed to be pronouncing this. We're gonna call them Wirewoods. But these ones they have to stick around. This is like core to the Old Gods' faith. Sanctity of Nature. That was one I was tempted to change. But it kind of fits in with these three, like the Old Gods are all about the spirits of nature, and it is kind of an animistic faith. And so I think Sanctity of Nature, that was another tough one to change. Ritual Hospitality, that's an extremely important one to the Old Gods' faith. I mean, offering bread and what is it? Bread and water, salt and bread? I don't know, whatever the thing from Game of Thrones that you offer, for guest rights and stuff, and you never betray them. That is super integral to the faith. So there was only one thing that I thought we could change, and that was the adaptive trait over here, in terms of our tenets anyways. And so that was the one that I changed, and I changed it to ancestor worship. Now, what's my reasoning for this? Well, as we've been talking about, how Stark has been positioning itself as the destined or the rightful rulers of all the First Men. And so Donner's kind of thinking of kind of almost creating a cult of personality, not necessarily around himself, but around our father, Artos Stark, who was a massively legendary figure. And beyond that, there's all these other legendary Starks that, have played such an important role. So I think the way I see this is Donner is putting this kind of focus, this mythology, these legends, these bringing them into even more prominence in order to establish the Stark dynasty as the unquestioned rulers of the first men and all those who descend from them, which, technically is like a significant portion of the population, even of the South. But, the Andal invasion and stuff, there's a lot of Andal blood mixed in. But obviously, the North is all, first men. Beyond the Wall, all first men. Interestingly enough, the Ironborn are also first men as well. They have a much different culture and religion, but still technically first men. And so, or, well, I mean, it's not, there's lots of interesting kind of migrations and things going on in all of these places, right? Like I mentioned with the Andals and whatnot. So, and the Dornish, of course. Technically, what would be the Stone Dornish? Technically, could be. Oh no, they would be Andals, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, there's all sorts of mixing here. But the North, the Beyond the Wall, Ironborn, all should be ruled by the Starks, as far as we're concerned. So that's where I went with the ancestor worshipping thing, is just to make the House Stark even more important. I didn't change too much down here, so obviously we still worship the old gods. Still got the faith of the seven syncretism. This makes a lot of sense because Donner grew up or spent a lot of years ruling over the Riverlands. I didn't put the knighthood in here because as a tenant, because we could have got the consecrated knighthood. I don't know, felt a little unnecessary. Plus, there's already the Wirewood of the Seven faith as well, so didn't seem it would have kind of been taking over from that anyways. So yeah, it didn't seem necessary. I did change it to male dominated. Now you could probably say that this is, Donner bringing the faith into like a little bit more of an alignment with the faith of the seven. And I think that's a pretty good reason. There is kind of a mechanical reason. And if any of you guys have played the Game of Thrones mod, the North often ends up having a lot of houses dying out. And I think that's because they are originally set as equal in terms of the gender law. And that means that all of the houses in the North start with equal succession. And that causes a bunch of issues with just the way that they set up marriages and things like that. And also, it's not canon because in the North, it is a male preference succession as well. Beyond the Wall, maybe a different story, but certainly in the North, it is a male preference. So I went and changed that just to kind of go more in line with canon as well. Righteous, that hasn't changed, I don't think. No, it has not. Lay Clergy is the same. I did change pilgrimage to encouraged rather than forbidden, I believe it is here. And I just think that's interesting. Pilgrimages are cool. And we have all these old god sites, Hearthold, Harrenhal, Barrow Hall, Winterfell, and, maybe eventually Fist of the First Men. So, it'd be kind of cool to imagine that there's some, of these new old gods worshippers who are making kind of pilgrimages to go and see these great godswoods in these various places. So that was the changing to the main doctrines, not too much. Marriage doctrines, I don't think I changed anything there. Crime doctrines. So this is kind of what I was talking about. So I didn't change things in regards to male or female adultery. Now, this is a little bit of Donner looking out for himself, because if he made male adultery a crime, then he would literally be a criminal. as would his lover. So he didn't change that. But in order to be seen as like a more righteous man, he has made deviancy criminal. So yeah, he's basically saying, you know, there's a way that things should be, and deviance shall be punished. So you know, he's becoming a little bit more hard lined in that regard. There, clergy doctrines still the same. Clerical gender changed to only men. This could be, you know, partially due to the influence from the Faith of the Seven there. Clerical marriage disallowed. That was a change as well. Once again, maybe a little bit of the kind of Faith of the Seven influence. And then clerical appointment and funerary tradition was still the same. I was really going back and forth on whether he would make himself the head of a faith or if he would even add a head of the faith. But that seems like just a little bit of a step too far for the old gods. I mean, that it's not really a religion that has like figureheads like this, right? It is an animistic faith that's kind of a very personal faith. So I think Donner would have had like a lot of trouble positioning himself as like this, you know, religious figure. Now, maybe he could have done so, you know, with this kind of ancestor worship and the worship around House Stark going on, but it seemed like a little bit too much for me. So yeah, those were our changes. I think they make a lot of sense, and yeah, I think it's based in, you know, it's not a huge change, and so this is something we could probably feasibly see Donner, you know, encouraging these small changes to the way that people worship the old gods in his realm, because he would be seen as a figure of great, you know, who has a lot of uh, great weight when he speaks, and so people would listen to him. And look, I mean, he is literally going down theology focus. Like, look at this. He went down this. He did this on his own. I did not have anything to do with it. That's why he was able to reform that faith. So there we go. That was all of that. Now, a few things have changed at the episode, and that is, as you can see, we have a few more vassals than we did before. Now, part of this is because I'm just getting sick of making no money at all, and we're never going to make any progress in this story if we're just constantly being low on money. But as always, I have to think of a reasonable explanation for why this had happened. And why would our brother give us more vassals? Well, we did stop the plot by our elder sister to try to usurp his position. So, you know, obviously he's going to want to reward us for that. You know, and he did give us the holding of Dawn for us. So we have a nice little summer castle to come to. But in addition to that, or a winter castle to come to, even though it'd still be pretty winterous down here. But in addition to that, him giving Lady Sigia, our niece, to us as our vassal is kind of a, you know, it's a reward, but it's also a little bit of a punishment in a way, because keep in mind, she rules over all of the wildlings that have settled in the north. And so if our goal is to kind of bring the wildlings into the realm, Donner could have easily said, well, that is, you know, your goal is to incorporate the wildlings into our realm. So I am going to have Lady Sigia here, who rules over those wildlings, you know, swear as a vassal to you, first and foremost. But that means that all these wildling problems are now our problem. You know, we're now responsible for this. So we do get a little bit of benefit from it, but we're also responsible for any rebellions and stuff that might spark here. So pretty smart play by Donner, actually, to give Lady Sigia to us as our vassal. You know, if the money can potentially help us go and defeat our enemies up here, that's a win for Donner. If there's any rebellions, we need to take care of it. That's a win for Donner. And so, yeah, it's essentially just win-win situation for him. So, yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense. It's actually like really clever if you think about it. And so that's what we're doing there for now anyways. So anyways, I'm going to get time rolling here, and we're just going to kind of see how things play out here. We did get 2 other little vassals, and that was just mostly for border gore. So we got Cedar Peaks, and we got Long Streams here, which is now ruled by House Strongchain, which was, yeah, Cregan Snow's house there. So, yeah, pretty fitting, I think. I think this all makes plenty of sense, and I'm sure you'll agree. And even if you don't agree, well, I mean, I'm the one playing the game, so... While we're letting some time roll, I'll take a look at this event. Oh, we can petition the king. I'm going to save this because one of the petitions that we can do is to get Donner to pay off our debts. And we owe the Iron Bank some money, so we're probably going to use it for that. I was taking a look around the world. You'll notice the Stormlands has fully kind of incorporated all the rest of the little counties down here. That's pretty good for them. Do we have to worry about this disease that's coming up here? Probably not. I think we'll be okay. So the Stormlands has, yeah, done some good things over there. It looks like the Ironborn have lost their war against the Reach. Oh, it ended in a white peace, so that sucks for the Ironborn, but we'll see if they ever can defeat that. Oh. Interesting. A wildling raiding party that my men and I have been tracking has taken up refuge in an abandoned watchtower. The tower itself is barely standing, the walls held together more so by ages of vines climbing the stone than the original mortar. Still, the wildlings managed to fortify the entrances and place a few archers on the upper levels. I was confident we could take it, but not without spilling some of our own blood. For the north, we say. Attacking would be too risky. No, obviously... We gotta go and attack, surely, here. We wait until the sun creates a disadvantage for their archers, and then we charge the tower. My men use their shields to block the arrows as the makeshift barricade is dismantled. The wildlings meet us on the other side, ready for a fight. The tight quarters make for brutal fighting, and the tower's remaining stone floors soon become slick with blood. Okay. 0% chance that we die, but we are going to be fighting young Shadowcat Veom here. Gonna do battle with this wildling. No, we're not gonna retreat. We are no coward. Let us fight him, and the battle was won. Yeah, we slew him here. Excellent news. And look at this, isn't this perfect? Blossoming hatred, the chattering swine Anwin makes my blood boil, our elder sister here. How could the old gods see fit to curse the earth with Anwin's loathsome blathering? Now it is obvious she is Night King's kin. She's our kin too, but she is worse than both putrid boil and ravenous locust. I cannot stand the mere thought of breathing the same chattering air as her. I must do something, I must act. My sanity, becomes a rival. Oh, well, this is perfect. Of course she would become our rival. We kicked her out. We acted against her. Obviously, this is the only one that makes sense. We're not gonna try to murder her, obviously, but I'm just doing this to get the rivalry here. This is so fitting, obviously. Oh, I will point out that although some of the lords of the north have converted to this new old gods religion, in fact, I think a fair amount of them have. Including Lady Paramount Rosalie Stark, who is the daughter of Donner here. She was named Lady Paramount here, which is interesting. She converted to this new Old Gods faith, but a few notable exceptions. Commander Wendell still follows the Werewood of the Seven. Lady Jocelina, Old God still. Oh no, she's new. I don't know. I think a lot of the Umbers still follow the traditional ways of the old gods. What about Bear Island? Bear Island traditional ways of the old gods. But looks like How's Gory still the traditional ways? What about the Barrowlands? Yeah, of course. How's Dustin sticking to the traditional ways? Love to see it. So it's kind of like 50-50 almost. Also, Blackmire. How's Blackmire in charge of the neck? Anyways, what about... Yeah, okay, let's see. Flint's Finger. Oh, Flint's Finger controls that. Interesting. But yeah, in the wall, we still follow the traditional old gods as well. We haven't even though we are a Stark, I don't think we would worship our Stark ancestors in the same way, you know, like we are one of them. It just doesn't quite sit well with Brandon to like worship his own ancestors uh, in that way. He respects his ancestors, but he does. I don't think he necessarily likes the way that um, Donner is trying to frame us as like something more than just men, you know? There was a commotion among the children today. Alabeth was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters. This is our daughter, Princess Alabeth, and became the target of a small fight. Alice intervened. Oh, here's our daughter. Intervened and managed to stop the fight before anyone got hurt. Calm in the face of pressure. Do not be afraid. Charge in. Oh, I kind of want to give her the brave trait because brave is cool. Yeah, do not be afraid. Charge in when you need to. I mean, calm is good. Diplomacy +1. Dread decay. But brave is such a cool trait. Prowess, yeah, brave. Let's get her brave. We are brave as well, right? So I think we would want our daughter to be brave. And if she does inherit from us, she needs to be brave. Calm, sure, but only somebody brave will be able to rule these lands here. So yeah, very interesting. One thing that okay, looks. Did this guy just bring this illness? This guy, oh my gosh, he came. He just joined the Night's Watch. He came to join the Holy Order of the Night's Watch, and he brought spotted fever to us. Get away from our realm. Dismiss this man. Leaves our court. Cost 150. Well, I don't think I can afford that. Can we do anything about this? Ugh. Probably not. Great. Good job. Well, anyways. A mystic from Cahor has arrived. The traveling sorcerer from the faraway city of Cahor has arrived within my domain at Sable Hall. Such practices are shunned by most within Westeros, but perhaps we just don't understand them. I'm pretty sure we are a witch. Yeah, we are a witch. So obviously we would be, amenable to this. I could convince Zandaro to teach my daughter Hollis so that she understands how to manipulate the mysteries of this world better than any of her peers. 100. I don't have the money for this. Ugh. No, not for those bonuses. I cannot put this much faith in a stranger. We will teach her ourselves if we need to. I simply cannot. I cannot afford that that cost there. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about these different lands. One thing that I wanted to point out was that the King Haldan of Tarth has turned into a badass. Like, he's a Chad. Look at this guy. I mean, he's got 40 prowess, and he doesn't even have a Valyrian steel sword or anything. He's just a formidable fighter, but also a aspiring blade master as well. Look at his traits: temperate, ambitious, brave, and callous. This man is like a villain, but like a badass villain, that's for sure. And yeah, just absolutely this kid's going places and probably conquering. Looks like he is currently conquering, attacking First Magister, Oleto, and Lys, and the Stepstone claim on the free city of Lys. Pirate King Lysano San. How does doesn't look like he has claims on the Stepstone claim on the free city of, oh, maybe they just get that anyways, but it looks like he's winning. So the Pirate King of the Stepstones, this guy's kind of a badass as well, could actually theoretically take over Lys. Wow, that'd be cool. There's some interesting things going on down south here. So we got the badass in Tarth. I mean, Storm King Simeon has fully, solidified his realm here. The Stepstones is, got some islands over here. House Ironwood still doing good over here. Kingswood, they made some moves, so that's pretty cool to see. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on in the south. What do we have here? Negotiate alliance. Lady Sigia wants an alliance. Well, we will accept because that's going to prevent her from rebelling. And here it is, the Iron Bank's due. 2 years almost to the day since they first set foot in my halls. The same 3 envoys of the Iron Bank of Bravos return. They begin with the niceties, the compliments on my land, my keep, the attentiveness of my servants, but I have no illusions as to their purpose. No sooner have the courtesies left their mouths than they get to the sharp point of their visit. Lord Brandon, payment for the loan you took against the Iron Bank of Bravos has come due, the lead envoy says. There's not a drop of incivility in his manner, yet a chill still runs down my spine. Oh man, we gotta pay the 700. I think that we have to do this. I'm not gonna, there's no way we make the money back in time. The most we can make in 2 years is not even gonna pay off the interest if we're only making 40 coins per year. We have to pay it all now and hope that our brother is going to bail us out, because now we're at minus 600. Will we even actually be able to go to petition him? We might be able to, but it's going to be... we're not even going to be able to like hire anybody to come with us. Settle debt? Oh, our liege cannot afford to pay our debt. No, why did you spend your money? And he's only making 1.1 per month? How are you making so little? Okay, well, we're just going to be in debt for forever now until our brother can make enough money to pay us back here, I guess. Why is he only making 1.1 per month? That seems very, very low. And what did he spend his money on? I wonder if it's like something to do with him converting the faith? I don't know. Old tales. My gait slows as I approach a room. I fancy I can hear a voice. Yes, there it is. I spy my mother, Alibeth, grandly holding her grandchild, Alice, enraptured with the story. I listen in as well, catching only stray passages. Alibeth is recounting some tales from a life well lived, and the stories of times both new and old clearly ring true with Alice, whose mouth hangs excitedly agape. Mind if I join this merry circle? This is sweet. Best leave them to it. We gain elder advice. Ooh, okay, that's actually not so bad. And we lose what? Oh, and Alice's learning could increase. Otherwise, she could get... No, I think we're gonna go and join in and listen in, I think. Why not? And see, I mean, maybe our daughters... I mean, we're getting some cool events actually in this episode. I know not like a lot of action has happened, but a lot of very interesting events. Now, brother, if you could kindly get richer. 0.4, how are you making less money now? What are you? You're not at war. You have no troops raised. You have no reasons. 0.3. Why are you this? Brother, manage your economy, please. We need you. We need you to do so. Okay, Lady Jocelina, could you attend to these matters? Lady Paramount of Rosalie Star. I mean, we gotta get on our liege's council. Surely. Oh, but maybe we can't afford to because we need to spend our time up here in the north. There are plenty of wildlings, and we are extremely poor right now, so, so things are going swimmingly. Hey, but we gained martial guidance for 5 years, so that's good anyways. Yeah, why is he making such little money? Okay, it's slowly going back up here. Minus 0.9. No idea what's going on with him. His troops are like lowering. He must be raising troops up for something. Oh, Lady Rosalie is fighting a liberty war. Okay, how's that going? Oof. Ouch. It's gonna happen in the Liberty. House Blackwood is leading it as well. If she asks to surrender... Oh no, if they enforce demands... Autonomous vassals. Okay, so the Riverlands probably not happy with all the changes that are happening down there. Oh, King Donner's Grand Tournament? Here, oh, that's why. No, that's he even spent more money. Now you're poor too, brother. Well, best case scenario, we go to the tournament and we win prizes and we sell the prizes to pay back our debt. I mean, it could work, right? Look at this. We can't even afford this cost. I mean, join his tournament. Yeah, let's just go. Our wife is pregnant, but we got to go anyways. We have to join our brother's grand tournament. Our wife will surely be, she'll be fine up here. No, she can stay down here in Dawn Forest. You know, she doesn't need to be up there at the wall. The most religious life of King Donner was just added to our legend library. We didn't even choose it. Just one of his guys came and just put the book in Castle Black and was like, yeah, no, you got to start spreading this legend here. So, okay, great. We've arrived here. All right, well, we need to obviously win some tournaments here. We want to freaking... So we got a melee, a duel, wrestling, and archery, and a board game. Chances to win some decent prizes. Keep in mind, our prowess is actually not half bad. Like, we're not going to be up there in the world, but we're not that bad. So let's see. This is excellent entertainment. We could learn a thing from this. I don't have time for this. Your score increases slightly. There we go. All right, so we do qualify. That is excellent news. We're probably going to be able to hit up quite a few different things while we're here, which is nice, but we just don't have any money to spend on literally anything. This is just not an ideal situation. So I think we'll go to the temple, or the gods would, I should say. The old god's favor. Bring me glory, last hero. Smile on my friend, Lord Connald. Help me find inner peace. I mean, this could be good. We're already qualifying, although maybe we should increase it just a little bit more, just in case. Let's see, who's up there? Favorite contestants. Ooh, King Donner's going to be in there. Master Kalon of Edgewood. How's Tallheart here? How's Colwyn? How's Brown Barrow? Owen? Heward Spring? Aerith the Bronze Creek? Oh man, I wonder if we're going to end up facing our brother down in a duel. We're fairly evenly matched in terms of prowess. So I guess we'll see. All right, well, we should qualify. So the melee, we'll see how the melee plays out. Barraken the Vanquisher, Colwyn. He must have just got that nickname. Let's see. Artisan Quarters. Alisan cheerily presents my winter's mail. It gleams as I heft it into the light. It is as I pass the coin over to the pleased artisan that I notice a young apprentice standing beside her. He sidles around the table as his master sorts away the coin. Forgive me, lord, but he indicates the armor's leather strap. She didn't pay a tanner to treat the leather. I take a closer look. There can be no mistaking it. The leather is frayed and worn, clearly not new. In the background, the armor's purse jingles as she drops gold into it. Alisan, what is the meaning of this? I'll pay for quality strapping. I don't have time for this. I think we will question her and see what happens. Diplomat. She grudgingly does the repairs. Very good. Yeah, of course we did. You know, we got to get what we paid for, surely. All right, are we going to be able to beat our brother in the melee? One can only hope. I hope we're leading one of the teams, because that's always the most fun anyways. Oh, what? No way. Freaking Storm King Simeon came? Who else the heck is here? Eggmark? Who is this guy? Prince Vaymond Water of House Eggmark? Another freaking house from the Targaryens? Who is this dude? He is the son. He's the son of King Darren the Drunken, the bastard son? What the heck? Ooh, who is here? Oh man, 194 people. Yeah, look at the other... Oh, hold on. Let's see. Other 12 contestants. Who do we got here? Yeah, Storm King Simeon is in here. I mean, we're in here. Okay, our brother didn't make it in, but we've got... Man, okay, I guess we're going up against the Deviant himself. The Black Wind of House Baratheon. My team is sure to defeat Storm King's band of braggarts. How tough is he? Is this guy any good? Let's see, other contestants. I want to... Can't pull him up anyways, but whatever. Sure, you guys will all have seen. We're not going to cheat. I don't think we're a cheater. No, we're not a cheater. Let's just kick some butt in this. We have 49% chance. I curb my horse after a pass at an opponent and head back into the fray. As I approach, I see a figure topple from their mount, blindsided by a blow from an opponent behind them. Seemingly unhurt, Darren looks around wildly for his mount, but it is long gone, spooked by the noise. I draw closer, still fixated on his plight. Seated atop my charger, he looks so small, defenseless. It wouldn't be honorable, so an onlooker would say, but there's precious little honor in the fray. Do you need a hand, Darren, we say? Or so be it. Yeah. We're brave and just. We shall settle this on foot. Ooh. Oh, this guy's fairly matched up against us. 60% chance we lose, but we are brave. Surely we can. Oh, we lost the duel. Oh, well, you know what? I wasn't gonna fake it, right? I wasn't gonna just cheat. Be dishonorable. We are a Stark after all. I love that we have our spear out too, like our weapon. Yeah, the Wolf's Fang. That's literally the Wolf's Fang in our hand there. Amidst the blood and thunder of the melee, I can make out a figure approaching me on horseback. The symbols draped from their horse's neck reveal their identity before they speak. Oh, it is Vaymond, Prince Vaymond Waters. Lord Brandon, he thunders, drawing closer at a sharp trot, voice carrying clearly across the field. He flourishes his sword with practice aplomb, clearly a master of his environment. I wish to cross blades with you. Come face me and let us see which proves the mightier. He's actually capable. He is capable. Come, noble foe, let us try ourselves in combat. Why is my chance so low? I mean, we got to take the risk, right? We are brave. Come on. Come on. We lose the fight again. Ugh, man. We have higher prowess than this guy. Why are we lower there? I don't know. Looks like we lost 2 duels during this, though, against pretty big named foes, but I mean, Brandon's not necessarily he knows how to fight, but he's not he's not born for battle. So yeah, still a little disappointed in that, but you know what, it is what it is. Shall win a soldier's victory. Perhaps if we draw them in here, maybe we should just ride it out. No, I will win a soldier's victory. Come on. Let's win this melee. Being part of the crowd at a sporting event, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know if we're in the crowd. I'll make you kneel to watch. Somebody's standing in front of us. Never mind. Who is this man? That was Riswell. I'll make you kneel to watch. No, I don't think, I think we'll use our diplomacy. Could you please move? Yeah, he grudgingly acquiesces. The ploy was a stunning blow. We may have lost some duels, but our ploy was successful. The tide shifts in my team's favor. Multiple riders breaking free as we overwhelm their flank, racing towards the opposition's camp. We can only hope they reach it before the same happens to us. It is almost impossible to call which side is closest to prevailing. There's still all to play for. I can see the heralds begin to make their way onto the field to signal the conclusion. The end draws near. One more push. Literally, it's a 50-50 pretty much, but we get a bonus here. Come on, come on. Let's get a victory here. I don't know if we... we did not. Well, it was a good try. The trumpets sound. Storm King Simeon teams beat Master Eric of House... Well, he was in charge, apparently. Well, you know what? It was, we still got melee participant. Martial +3. That's a nice little bonus. Gain some, gain some good experience. But yeah, a little bit of a disappointing result. I'm going to head back to the tourney grounds because I definitely want to make it in the duels. I'm hoping we'll have a better chance in the duels. Let's see. Squires laugh and joke. I spot Edgar, Lord Waymond's counselor. I could convince him to join my council. Let's see. I don't think we want to offend Lord Waymar. I think we want to make sure that we qualify for the duels here, because I'm hoping we got a chance. Let's look at the guests here. Who all showed up for this? Wow, look at crazy. All these different kings are showing. Wow, King Hagon and King Daemon both showed up. There's got to be some tension there. Yikes. King Rook of the Iron Islands is here. King Simeon the Black Wind has showed up. Man, we got a Celtigar here. Like, look at some of these names that we got going on here. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to win a duel here. Because we are a capable warrior. Like, we're no slouch. That is absolutely for sure. So, but yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy. Let's see, where do we go from here? Let's go to the village of Winterfell. What do we have here? We're hearing some rumors. Let's see. I can learn a thing. Ooh, learning lifestyle. I heard nothing. I think we'll try to learn of Lord Donald's. No, that's useless, right? I think I can learn a thing from their technical knowledge. That wasn't a great event, but you know what? It's fine. Looks like we are guaranteed to qualify, so I am pretty happy with this. Duel's coming down. All right, yeah, looks like we're gonna make it in. Oh, we can get one more event in though. Let's head to the tent camp. The moment I walk into camp, I'm greeted by a pungent smell. It appears to be coming from bad odors in the air. Learning challenge. There must be an explanation. Find it, we say. I found the source. Some of the guests couldn't dispose of their waste. They've been dumping it. I'll keep this to myself. Our score increases moderately. We should warn them? Why is that the unjust option? Maybe, I don't know. I guess it's giving us stress because we're doing the just option, but like, you know, we're trying to win as well, so I don't know. But we qualify for the duel anyways. Who else do we got in here? Probably some pretty impressive opponents, I am sure. I have a bet to place. No, we're not going to bet. We're probably barely going to have a chance at winning this. Who are we facing first? Yeah, Lord Yon of Little Sister. Shout from the crowd. Talking was always a strength of mine. I should concentrate on the fight. Why is our things always so low here? No, I should concentrate on the fight, I guess. Let's just try to do this the right way. I must remember my training. Oh, man. You know, like, is this guy really that good? We're better than him. We are better than him. What, are you scared? One final bluff? Let's see, what's the best one here? 67? Yeah, let's do it. Remember our training. Oh, no, we lost again. Lord Brandon is just... He's not the greatest fighter, honestly. Damn. Got knocked out. Well, you know, we're trying our best anyways here. Unfortunate ends to this, but I think it can't be said that, you know, Lord Brandon here, yeah, he's not one of these, you know, he's not Artos. He's not one of the greatest warriors in the world. He's capable. He can hold his own. He can defend himself, but like, he's just a trained fighter. So yeah, we're not up to the level of some of these guys. Like, look at this guy, you know, formidable fighter. Eston the Fury of House Driscoll, 42 prowess. Like, you know, he doesn't even have a Valyrian sword, and he's a total badass. Like, look at this guy here. Blade Master as well. Like, some of these guys, you know what? That's probably what is causing us to have such low chances, is that we're only have a trained fighter. That's probably what's affecting it even more so than our prowess. That makes more sense anyways. Well, I still hope that we're going to get lucky and win some of these anyways, so one can only hope. A fine contest in which Lord Gilbert Fairwind prevailed. Look at this guy. One-legged, but he's strong. He's a murderer, familiar kinslayer, formidable fighter. He's a hunter. He's gallant. He's aspiring blade master. Crazy. Farwind, a madman here. And our wife has had another daughter. Maureen. Wow, look at that. 6 daughters for Brandon. Couldn't have a son if he tried, and he has tried 6 times. Probably more, and nope, nothing. Trumpet sound. Gilbert is the winner. Oof. Wrestling competition. We are not qualifying for this. Maybe we should try something else while we're here? Befriend somebody? Who would be worth befriending? Our brother? Maybe? I don't think we would want to befriend King Simeon. Befriend the King of the Iron Islands? I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense. What about King Hagon? No, he's not. No, he doesn't seem like a good guy. King Damon? Still don't see it. Yeah, I don't know about befriending. Seducing? Oh, maybe we could get ourselves a bastard son out of here. Any lovely ladies here of interest to us? Katya Voltmark? Rhea? No. I'm not so sure about that. What about recruit? Seek powerful captains. Now we got plenty of those. Huh. Nah, I think we'll just try to triumph. Maybe we'll go for another. Maybe we'll try to get into the wrestling. Who knows? Maybe we'll win. Let's study their techniques. But we failed to learn anything. Man, we are not that physically competent, are we? I was hoping we'd get like at least one prize out of this tournament, but maybe we'll get something with the archery. Board games, probably our best chance, but even that, man, I don't know. Let's go to the artisan quarters again. Make our weapon deadlier. Wolfsang gets sharpened blade. Inscribe a prayer. I wanted to say winter is coming. Gets a motto inscription. Ooh, prestige. Oh, and is that a permanent bonus? How about making it deadlier? Gains sharpened blade. I think. Oh no, only for the duration of the. Okay, we can get it extra. Yeah, let's get it inscribed with winter is coming. Look, guys, we're not gonna make this money back. Ever. So don't worry about it. We did get a thing here though. We need to go with Taxman. Collect taxes effectiveness. That could be good. Golden obligations. Do we have any hooks? We have 1 hook on somebody who has no money. We could get a hook on this guy, and he does have some money. But let's see. War profit. Ooh, well, we have to go for old golden obligations then. Because Heraheld is +10 vassal tax contribution, and that is actually useful to us. So, oh, and then detailed ledgers, Republican vassal tax contribution. This is actually going to increase our money by a little bit. So maybe there is a hope in hell of us actually making some money. Let's see. May the best win. Do we place a bet? I mean, who's gonna win? Storm King Simeon? He is good. What is this, wrestling? Who's the oldest guy? Because the oldest guy always wins wrestling. Yeah, you know what? Let's place a bet on, oh, what? We can only place it on Balon? Balon's the unlikely underdog. Who is this? This guy's in there? This 50-year-old dwarf murderer? Gilbert is the safe bet. Gilbert Fairwind. He did. No, let's put it on the underdog. Who knows what this this little man can do? We shall see. Anyways, Master Balon. He has made it to this. Imagine this. That'd be hilarious. Oh, there goes my bet. Come on. Come on, little man. You could have beaten him. Ah, well. Oh, well. A fine contest. Interesting round. Oh, well. We're having fun. That's the important thing. But yeah, this tournament is not going perhaps the way that we might have hoped. A fine contest indeed. Indeed it was. A well-deserved win. Ugh, we lost our 5 gold wager. All right, I do want to get into the archery here for sure. Join for a cup of wine. Let's see. They're blind drunk. Disgusting, we say. We're gonna have to hope for a different way of getting our qualification up. Do we go to the tavern? Can't really afford to spend money, but maybe we'll get something out of it. Innkeeper, more over here. Our score increases slightly. Tables tabs on me, and score increases moderately. Yeah, let's try it. There we go. All right, so we qualify for the archery contest. Perfect. Do we even have a shot at the archery contest? Who knows? Probably not, but we're going to try anyways. We did, you know what? We did prove ourselves as a capable archer when we shot that rabbit that one time. I wonder if I can find my ancestors here in Winterfell. Yeah, probably. We literally know where they are. We can go into the castle crypts. There's no one you know here. There obviously is. There's no one you know here in the crypts of Winterfell. Are you sure about that game? Are you sure? Because I suspect that there might be a few people we know down there, but oh well. Archery contest begins. Oh, 11% chance. Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure we won an archery contest with a low percentage like this one time anyways. I watch as practice. Simeon begins to approach. Oh, Simeon just shot Gilbert. Oh, that was absolutely on purpose. Huh. It's not my concern whatsoever. Call a physician. I don't have the money for this. And do I really? No, we have to, don't we? We are a Stark. This is Winterfell. Ugh, we have to call the physician. Oh, we're gonna take a critical stress break here. I didn't realize our stress was racking up that much. Oh well. Maybe the 7 who are 1? No, we're not gonna convict. I think sequester myself. Do we become reclusive? Nah, no, surely not. Wanton desires. Would we become reclusive? Stewardship, stress loss, plague resistance? Ah, we are lazy though, so maybe we would. Just a little bit reclusive. Hey, I flex the bowstrings, mustering all my control. I draw the bow into the air, lowering it in line with the target. I feel intuitively that the shot's a good one. A satisfying ping confirms that we hit the target's nail right on the head. Nice. Our score increases by what, 2%? That's moderate. Ugh. Our daughter has been holding a secret affection for Gage. She confessed her feelings, but he responded harshly. She gains the trait Vengeful. Ooh, perhaps love is not for Alice. Chase now. Vengeful is fine. There we go. That's a good collection of traits for her, actually. Ooh, we are one with the bow. With this wind, we are one with the bow. Come on. 12% chance. One last knock. Surely we can pull off a victory here. Can we? No, highly unlikely. No way. What? Wow, maybe we are an archer. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamors, competitors begin to assemble, the contest is over, and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all, some truly spirited competition. We have our final 3 in third place. The gutsy Storm King Simeon. In close second is Darren. And of course, that leaves us with our victor, Lord Brandon. Wow. Maybe we are an archer. I have proven my worthiness beyond a doubt. I won. I actually won. Oh, we gained 90? Yeah, and we get a prize when this is over. Heck yeah. And 750 prestige. That's huge. Heck yeah. Nice. Love to see it. Highly unlikely we qualify for the board game. I probably need... No, we got our stress relief anyway, so let's try it. Do we keep this guy's secret? I could do with the services. Guards. Oh, there's a woman at the tournament. Oh no, let's get her in our court. Look at her. She's good. I could use the services of someone like you. Yeah, all right. Cool. A little bit of a mystery knight. Let's bring her into our court. She's kind of cool. Yeah, highly unlikely. We are close to qualifying, though. No, the current threshold is 35. You have 13. Pretty unlikely that we're going to make it in here, but we're going to try. Going to try our best here. Probably going to go to... We'll go to the artisan quarters again, I think, next. I spot Lady Arya hailing me by waving a handkerchief. She offers me her favor, but so does Mistress Amena. Wow, she looks rough. But Lady Arya Magnar, just these two older ladies, both coming for us. I will take it. We will become the owner of the favor of a lady, which we probably will sell. I have a matched... No, we have a matched folks. Oh, we are actually close to qualifying. We might be able to make this. We might be able to make it in. Let's see. Yeah, we might be able to make it. Oh, no. Okay, I went back down. Do we have a chance? Hard won. Torin, the showy captain who guards his passage by challenging all comers, has had one fight too many. Benjen is said to have delivered him a frightful injury, opening the way for more nobles to pass freely once more. Torin Timber was killed by Benjen the Brave. No idea what this is talking about, but good on him. Such are the risks of a gallant life. All right, let's do a tournament. Come on. We could lose some stress and score increases moderately. I'll take the stress hit, honestly. We can't take another stress hit break anyways. Come on, we are close to qualifying. But I don't think we're going to make it in. Oh, man. Darn. You know what? Could have happened, though. May the best win. I have a bet to place. Can we try another bet? Clement is a safe bet. But Devon's the unlikely underdog. I mean, we might as well have a good feeling about this. Arnold of Saul. Yeah. Arnold of Sail Hill. What we're going to try for here. Try to make some money from a good bet. An interesting round. Looks like our guy didn't make it in, I don't think. That's unfortunate. Who's this? Lord Jojen? Lord Jojen Flint. We should spend more time together, Lord Jojen. I'm still not convinced. I never want... Yeah, no, we can. And we became friends. Excellent news. A fine contest indeed, and an interesting round. Who will win the board game? Certainly not our guy, right? I can't imagine it would be so. Yeah, no, he's not even in it. House Falwell and House Orm. Oh, well. No matter. A well-deserved win. So we lost our wager, but there we go. Tournament is done. Man, we won the archery contest. That's kind of cool. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament. We won a prize brooch. Whoa, fertility plus 15? It's not actually that good. But what a great occasion. I would have much preferred... Well, you know what? We might have got the best prize out of all of them, honestly. Oh no, the prize armor? Oh, that's not even that good, actually. What a great occasion. There we go. We can head on home. Finish the grand tournament. I mean, Lord Brandon gained 750. We got money. Got some renown. You know what? A Stark won one of the tournament things. Like, you know what? We did do good for our house. So I don't know. I think that's I think that was a win for us, you know? I don't think that was too bad at all. Why? Oh, prize brooch is a masterwork pedestal item. Question is, how much is it worth on the market here? Let's see, Peru's artifacts market. What if we sold it? What if we sold all of this? No, but price 74. Nah, that 15% fertility is actually not that bad. Let's go to our royal court. Let's put up the prize brooch there. There we go. Nice. Love to see it. Let's return home. And there we go. We have returned back to Castle Black. And all told, I'd say that was relatively successful. We can still go petition the king. Oh, now he's got some money. And are you making... Yeah, now he's making 6.3. All right, so we're going to hold on to this petition. We might be able to get him to pay our debt if he can save up his money. Save your money, brother, so you can pay our debt so we can fight the wildlings for you, like, or something. But please, brother, we need your money. That was a little bit more of a sillier episode than they always are, but honestly, it was quite fun. So I think we're going to leave things here, and we'll pick it up in the next episode. Leave your comments down below, as you always do. I look forward to reading them. But until the next one, Wanderers, thank you for watching.